Thomas Kingston, the husband of Lady Gabriella Windsor and a respected figure in the social circles surrounding the British royal family, was found dead at his home on March 1, 2024. He was just 45 years old. Emergency services arrived promptly, but tragically, Kingston had already passed away. Although no signs of foul play have been identified, an official inquiry is set to determine the cause of his untimely death. Kingston's sudden passing has left his loved ones devastated. He is survived by his parents, Martin and Jill Mary Kingston, and his two sisters, Joanna Connolly and Emma Murray. But it is Lady Gabriella Windsor, his wife of 4 years, who is bearing the brunt of this unimaginable loss. The couple, who tied the knot in a grand ceremony at St. George's Chapel in Windsor in 2019, were seen as a picture of happiness, making the news of his death all the more shocking. Lady Gabriella, who is 56th in line to the British throne, has been a relatively low-profile royal, but her marriage to Thomas Kingston brought her into the public eye. Their wedding was a notable event, attended by senior members of the royal family, including the late Queen Elizabeth II and the Duke of Edinburgh. The couple's relationship was often described as strong and loving, which only deepens the sorrow felt by those close to them. The public reaction to Kingston's death has been one of shock and sadness. Friends and acquaintances of the couple have expressed their disbelief, noting that Kingston had seemed in good spirits just days before. The news has rippled through the circles of the British aristocracy, with many struggling to come to terms with the loss of a man who was known for his warmth and kindness. In a rare and solemn statement, Buckingham Palace announced Kingston's death and extended condolences on behalf of the royal family. The palace also released 2 photographs chosen by Lady Gabriella and Kingston's family to honor his memory. These images, depicting Kingston in happier times, have been shared widely, evoking a profound sense of loss among those who knew him. The royal family, including King Charles III and Queen Camilla, as well as Prince and Princess Michael of Kent, are mourning the loss of Kingston. Their official statements have conveyed deep sympathy for Lady Gabriella and the Kingston family during this painful time. The family has requested privacy as they navigate their grief, a request that has been met with widespread respect. This tragic event brings a shadow over the royal family, reminiscent of other unexpected losses that have struck them in recent years. The suddenness of Kingston's death, coupled with his close ties to the royal family, has cast a pall over what has already been a challenging period for the monarchy. The inquiry into his death will be watched closely, not just by the family, but by the public, who have been left with many unanswered questions. Lady Gabriella's wedding to Kingston was a moment of joy and celebration within the royal family. She wore a stunning gown by Italian designer Luisa Beccaria and a family heirloom tiara, capturing the attention of the media and the public alike. The couple's life since then had been relatively private, with few public appearances, which makes this loss even more profound. In the wake of Kingston's death, there has been an outpouring of tributes from those who knew him. Described as an extraordinary individual who brightened the lives of everyone he met, Kingston's passing is a significant loss. His death not only leaves a void in his family but also in the wider community of those who had the privilege of knowing him. The inquiry into Kingston's death will proceed, and while no foul play is suspected, the circumstances surrounding his sudden demise will be thoroughly examined. For now, those close to him are left to grapple with the shock of his loss and the sadness of a life cut tragically short. The impact of his death will resonate deeply within the royal family and beyond, as they mourn a man who was not just a husband, son, and brother, but a cherished friend and companion to many.